How does APS address cases where an elderly person is a hoarder? Have you ever wondered how Adult Protective Services, often referred to as APS, steps in when an elderly person is struggling with hoarding? This issue is more common than many realize and can pose serious risks to health and safety. Let's break down how APS tackles these sensitive cases. First, it is important to understand that hoarding can be a form of self-neglect. When an elderly person collects items to the point where it creates unsafe living conditions, it can lead to health hazards like fire risks and insanitary environments. This is where APS comes into play. Anyone can report concerns about an elderly individual's living situation to APS. This includes family members, friends, or even neighbors. Reports are usually made through a hotline, and trained caseworkers are assigned to assess the situation. They determine if the elderly person is in immediate danger and if urgent action is needed. When a case is reported, APS caseworkers respond based on how serious the situation is. If there are life-threatening conditions, they may intervene within 24 hours. For less urgent cases, the response time is typically within 72 hours. This quick action is vital in protecting vulnerable individuals. APS does not work alone. They often collaborate with other agencies, such as mental health services and housing authorities. This teamwork helps address the complex needs of elderly individuals who hoard. By combining resources, they can provide more comprehensive support. Respecting the elderly person's autonomy is also a key part of APS's approach. Unless the individual is unable to make decisions or is in immediate danger, they cannot be forced to accept help. APS strives to keep the person in their home whenever possible, which can be comforting for them. When an elderly person agrees to receive help, APS can connect them with various support services. These may include cleaning and organizing services, mental health counseling, and assistance with daily living tasks. This support can be life-changing, helping the individual regain control over their living space. From a true crime and criminology perspective, understanding how APS addresses hoarding is important. Recognizing the signs of self-neglect can help identify potential victims of abuse or neglect. It also highlights the need to consider psychological and environmental factors that contribute to hoarding behavior. By treating hoarding as a form of self-neglect, APS can intervene before further harm occurs. This proactive approach can prevent situations where the elderly person might be vulnerable to exploitation or abuse. Public awareness about reporting suspected self-neglect is essential. It encourages community engagement and support for vulnerable adults, reducing the risk of neglect and abuse. In summary, APS plays a vital role in addressing hoarding cases among the elderly. They provide a structured intervention process that respects individual autonomy while ensuring safety and well-being. This approach is essential in preventing further harm and addressing the needs of elderly individuals who hoard.